Do you feel like your paintings are missing something, no matter how many layers you add? Let me show you why the missing piece is composition. Hi there, I'm Janine. I'm an artist and I share my creative journey on this channel. Intuitive painting is a lot of fun. It's about experimenting, layering, and you can create a lot of visual interest this way. But without composition, all that energy can start to feel chaotic. Especially in abstract painting, composition is what brings everything together and makes your work feel complete. Let me take you through 5 reasons why composition is often the piece intuitive painters are missing. So I've just prepared a couple of sketches intuitively and they're looking quite messy. So I want to show you how composition can really transform any abstract painting. So the reason number 1 is that composition helps your eye move around the painting. So in this case, your eye doesn't really know where to look. Everything's kind of samey. But if we maybe make some areas in here a bit more dominant, like maybe here, this is already a bit different. So I want to make this a bit more of a maybe solid shape rather than this samey texture here. I also want to add a little bit down here. So your eye moves down here. You can see there's a more value contrast in this as well, because this is solid and this is textured. So this appears darker. Dark and light value contrast always helps your eye to focus on that. It draws your eye. And then if I do a little bit of that down here, and then maybe also up there, a little bit more. A little bit there. Could even a bit more in the middle. And then your eye has some points that it can really move towards. So your paint goes to this large area first and then goes to this one and this one. And if I wanted to make that even clearer, I could maybe lighten, let's get another brush. Could lighten some of this muddled area. Well, that's not much lighter, is it?
If you like this video, consider subscribing.
Just lighten it a little bit and keep some of the texture underneath. Maybe if I scrape through that so you can see more previous texture. Now your eye really has somewhere to go, rather than before where it was all very messy. Now, reason number 2 is that composition creates harmony. In this painting, for example, again, everything's looking a little bit messy. The colours are already looking quite harmonious, but composition can really help make this piece feel very harmonious by balancing the composition. So again, maybe this area is fighting a little bit with this area because the sizes are quite similar. And then there's also this here. So maybe if let's try and make this shape here a bit larger. This orange shape. I've got a lot of green on my brush. Now I've got a larger shape here. It's quite the same size still as this one, so make it even bigger. A little bit bigger even. Why not go even further? And then you've got this bit here, which is very nice. So this balances this bit out, but there's a lot, like a kind of empty space down here. So I want to add something there to balance all of this. And I don't even have to use the same texture. I could use, that was a Neocolor crayon. Don't quite remember which one it was, but if you add just a bit more value contrast down here, first of all, again, your eye moves around and it balances the heaviness of this shape and this shape over here. And because it's only small, but the value contrast is quite large. So your eye moves down here and it balances out the other shapes, which creates harmony. Another reason is that composition adds depth. If you have a lot of variety, for example here, you've got the busy areas, but then paired with calmer areas and more solid areas like this, then not everything is fighting for attention and it feels more purposeful. And then also the mixture of the more textured areas and the more solid areas, same in this one, that adds a lot of depth and interest, and all the contrast between solid areas, more textured areas, darker areas, lighter areas is what creates depth in a painting. Now, composition can really tell your story. So what I mean by that is, let's say I want my painting to feel calm. And this painting feels very energetic at the moment. That is because there's a lot of texture. Whereas in this painting, it's already a little bit calmer, let's say, but there is a lot of energy in here. So if I want this to be a calmer painting, then what I would do is I would paint over a lot of that texture. You don't have to paint over all of it. Really depends on how calm or how energetic you want it. But if I remove a lot of the texture, your painting will feel more calm, and that story of showing something calm and grounding comes across much better than if it were a really busy painting. And I've still got a lot of texture here. Let's see what happens when I get rid of a lot of that. Now the painting already feels more calm than it did before. And one of the nice benefits of knowing how to use composition in your paintings is it really helps your confidence in your skills and being able to create beautiful abstract paintings, or just abstract paintings that feel intentional. They don't have to necessarily be beautiful, but intentional. So you really know what you want to show, what story you want to tell with your painting, and composition helps you create that. And if you know how to fix problems in your painting, how to solve the composition, you really feel more confident in your work. You can see that composition can really make a difference to your abstract paintings. When you paint intuitively, the beginning of a painting is all about exploring your materials, but at some point you have to bring it all together with the help of composition. If you want to dive deeper, I'm going to release my course on composition in April, finally. You can sign up to the waitlist in the description box if you're interested. And if you want a fun exercise to practice your composition skills, watch the video I've linked in the description box. It's quite an old one, but it's still good. Thanks and bye bye.